Good morning. Back in Malibu. It's the most glorious, glorious day. And I wanted to share something that I've really noticed this week is we've had so many women coming onto breakthrough calls. And this happens obviously very, very often, but this week was like feeling the truth of where they're at. And the reason that this numbness is so thick and so strong is because it feels too painful to actually be with the truth. You know, it doesn't feel safe. It feels like, whoa, if I open up Pandora's box, what the hell is going to come out? Hey, darling, go around this car. Go around this way, because she just came out. Go around this way. So while I have so much compassion for why many of you are numb and fully protected and guarded around your heart and acting like, you know, it's not that bad. I just want to meet my soulmate. Some of you have been single for like a decade and you're not even letting that affect you. You're just like, yeah, I just want to meet my soulmate. It's like, no, I need you to really let that in. A decade is not a couple of months. That's a really, really long time to have those walls up and for you just to be cruising along, not having your needs met, not having your desires met. You allowing that, all right, I'll just have to make do. It's huge. And this is not to make you feel bad. It's to say, hey, sister, stop talking to your life and describing it like, oh, it's no big deal. I've been single for 10 years. Or it's no big deal. I've never actually had someone love and cherish me ever. I've never been a priority ever. That's a big deal. And you need to let that hit you square in the heart to go, fuck, that's tragic. How can you let that be okay for yourself? When I had the realization of how much I was playing small and hiding in my life, I was heartbroken. I cried for 2 days straight. And this is what I wanted to share with you. You know, seeing women who get on this call. I had a beautiful girl this week, got on a call with me, all sunny and chirpy and gorgeous. And she was resistant to go to the truth, but then she dropped and she went there and she couldn't stop crying. And she was like, oh my God. And she joined Soul to Soul. And she hasn't stopped crying since she joined. And this is a common side effect because she's like, I can't stop crying. I was like, yes, sister, because you've had the tap turned off for nearly 40 years. And now the space is being held for you to actually let go and to feel and to really connect with your truth. I was like, yeah, shit. Yeah, there's going to be tears. And it's beautiful. It's like when you turn a tap back on, it takes a second and then suddenly, of course, the water's going to come flowing. So it's a beautiful, beautiful thing to be able to feel the connection to yourself, to feel your truth, your emotions, because that's your heart, right? So stop thinking that you're this amazing superwoman because you're not crying all the time or you've got it all together, because you don't have it all together. And I know that might seem like I'm whacking you across the face with a wet fish because energetically I am. There's no pride and celebration in not feeling. That's not living. That's just sleepwalking through life. And I doubt that you're okay with that because it's not getting you what you want. And you will miss out on your dream and you won't be a mum if that's what you want. And you certainly won't experience what that true, deep, soul-connected love is like in this lifetime. And take it from me, it is the best thing I've ever experienced in my life. Ever. Hands down. The best thing that I have in my life. I can't imagine not having actually stepped up to do this journey. Well, I can imagine, and I would be on to about my second divorce by now. That's for sure. That's for sure. Because I used to kind of almost wear my strength like a badge of honor. Like, you know, I'm fine. It's good. I'm just positive. I used to honestly think that that was a really good trait of mine, that I had everything together, and I had other people fooled that I had everything together when I so didn't. I was drowning in all this misery that was so deep down that I wasn't even connecting with how bad it was. And that's what many of you are doing right now. So this numbness, it's not that bad. I just want to meet my soulmate. That is a major, major blind spot. And it's a big red flag that I suggest you take some time this weekend to really be with and to let yourself fall apart, to let it get messy, to let the tears flow, to let the anger come up. Because that frustration ain't just frustration, sister. That frustration underneath is fucking rage. Your little girl inside is fucking furious that she's never the chosen one, that it's never been about her, that she has to overgive and people please and pretend for every day. She's pissed. And until you are willing to deal with this beautiful little girl who's actually your superpower and shift out of this victimhood consciousness and this not enough consciousness to get her into her queen and into your woman and into your divine feminine, you're just going to keep coasting along the same road, and it's going to get narrower and narrower and narrower because you're lonely now. Well, add a couple of years to that and then another decade to that, and you'll be full of regret. So huge love. I just want to share this beautiful view with you. Huge love. Please don't spend 2021 accepting your numbness. That's not why you're here. It's not who you are. It's you abandoning yourself. That's what it is, by tolerating this numbness and just saying, oh, well, I don't know how to feel. Don't cop out like that on yourself. The only one that can fight for your dream is you. The only one that can step up and claim your life is you. I'm here to hold the support. I've got the process, but you are the only one that can actually grab your life by the horns and go, fuck this for another day. No way. Okay, because without your ability to feel and connect, there's no way you can have that deep level of love. And I know that's why you're here, and I know that's what you want. And I'm here to say you can absolutely have this and more. Abso-fucking-lutely. 100%, because the soulmate relationship is your birthright. Thriving in this life is your birthright. But you've just got to decide that you're done with accepting your numbness.